And like crazy part about it is that while he was in court, I didn't feel nothing. You hear me? I kept seeing it because you know when you have like part one, part two, or day one, day two, day three. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at it, but I'm not trying to look at it because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until because I'm knowing what's gonna happen to him. I don't even get this motherfucker in the mouth.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Dude is dead. You know what I mean? It's all about him right now.
Robinson will throw. On target to the left. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10.
In my head, this nigga, there's no way he's gonna beat it.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Under the rules that they claim for self-defense, that he's not going to beat it. So I'm not tripping.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
I feel like he suffers, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they made us suffer.
He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle hits Davis. Stumbled to the ground.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
People deserve a hard life. They get away with murder.
They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. There he goes. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
A great opening drive so far. Can they cash it in on 1st and goal? And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Miami.
I'll let you play.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game.
Yeah, but you talking about this, right?
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this
one.
So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive.
Right.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You say you're going to beat them bad?
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
But you saying you're going to beat them bad.
So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will try to get something going with their 1st possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. And defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I watched you give up.
Back to throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Because I already got Uncle T coming in. He don't got no phone.
On the gun, wants to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
That's what I'm saying. I got to wait for Uncle
We've
T.
reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
He's coming to the house, but he has my address, but he don't have no phone. So I gotta wait on him. I gotta wait on him to get here. I can't leave. If I'd have knew that, I'd have told him to come later, but he already on his way. He don't got no phone.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make
I
the
know
stop,
on
but
that
you
time
can't give up 4 yards of
trying to
chunk
get
on the
over
ground
here.
down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
Damn, man, why you get
halfway there on first down? It's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Rucker. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
For a little bit.
This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
What?
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the steps.
He was here already. He was coming
into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
If he can by where he at and stuff, I might go get him. That's if he call me, but he probably ain't gonna call me because he's too proud.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Hey, what's going on?
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
No.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
When you get out of class this time.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
Next class.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the
What
half.
period is that?
The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job on everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Just moving
it's weird because the way they make y'all stuff is weird. Like how JoJo says his 8th period is his first.
So many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
But it is. It's weird. Like, why is it like that? Who made it like that? I remember going to school. First period, 2nd period, 3rd period, 4th period, 5th period, 6th period, 7th period. You know what I'm saying? That was
He's got it again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Yeah, 7 periods, man. Yeah, 7 periods.
Pick up of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Some people had 8, depending if they had taken extra class.
To get it into enemy territory, they're down at the 43-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge
talking
game?
About that.
If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. On the ground, it's Black. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short.
You know how to get him. Use your brain. Use your brain
to the
to
ground
do everything.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Are you good?
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Black.
If you know you do good, and nobody
Pick
get
up
you in
on the
trouble.
ground
I'm
here
telling
to
you
keep
that
this
every time.
drive moving and give them
You
a
know
first
you're
down.
doing good, can't
Timeout
nobody
called
get you
by
in
the
trouble.
defense. It's
And
their
if you
first of
know
the half as they'll make
if
some
you actually
adjustments.
trying to
And the
like
Hurricanes will
be
try to
smart,
put one on
you're
the
gonna
board on
run,
first and goal.
right? If you're not taking shortcuts or
They'll
playing,
try to
you're
get
gonna
it
run
in with the
because you're
run.
smart,
He works his way all
right?
the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Yeah, with nobody think
Now
about
on
you.
second and goal.
Nobody said about you. You know who you are.
The give. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to slam it in. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Robinson looking to pass. Touchdown, Canes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Hello?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Yeah. Like, okay, so good. Isn't this Florida City? And it isn't this Miami? And isn't this the Tampa Bay Florida here? Isn't this over here? Isn't that it's all of up through Jacksonville, through toward the Tallahassee's territory?
That's up there. Shoot in the Panhandle.
Yeah.
You didn't think I knew that, huh? That's how I know you know it.
Hello?
My auntie, I sent her that video, so she said, I saw the video of the young man's mother speaking after the Asian store owner was found not guilty. I commented that they should shut them down pronto. She said, this isn't about boycotting the entire race of people. It's about boycotting those who move in our communities and disrespect us, period. She said, in the community your father and I lived in as children, blacks literally owned everything. The only Asian-owned store was a tiny hole in the wall, and our mother told me not to shop there unless it was the last resort to find what you were looking for. It was about 7 or more black blocks from the house. She said there were several more black-owned stores nearby, and every one of them were much larger. Our dry cleaners was black owned. The restaurants, though small, were black owned. A couple of the stores sold food, dinners, food/dinners themselves. Let's see what it said. The flower shop was black owned, and I can go on and on. We had our own pool named after Ralph Bunche. Yep, that's where we learned how to swim at. Bunche Park. The first Nobel Prize winner of African descent. It is still there and was recently both refurbished and rededicated for continual community use. Named the swim stroke. I learned it there. I'm gonna tell you, me too, yeah. I learned it there. One of my best friends went on to play water polo for our high school, Hialeah Miami Lakes. I wanted to go there, but I had some cute girls there. She was in that same Bunche Park pool. We went to TT, we went there too, training with me. I can go on and on, nephew. But to be clear, they are not worthy to share our space if they refuse to respect us. An incident like this is what lit the fuel that started that's what I was saying, that started the last Los Angeles riot. A Korean store owner shot and killed a young black girl, claiming she was trying to steal some orange juice. As corrupt as our judicial system is, we do not give death sentences for theft. Okay? Larry and I moved to northern Florida and lived there from 2009 until 2020. There was a cross burning, a sign across the street from Lowe's that said, "The blacks are taking our jobs," and a police officer chased a 13-year-old boy who was riding a bike, repeatedly yelling, "I'ma get you, nigga." He ran over and killed him. Damn. But what I remember most is this. We lived in the Panhandle. I was just talking about that. The Panhandle, less than 2 hours from Mobile, Alabama. And for some reason, a Caucasian lawyer there decided to research the loan granting activity of the regional banks. He concluded that if he were black, there is no way he would live in that region because they were not in the business of loaning black people any money to set up or start their own businesses. All of this to say we cannot play around with these people when they move into our communities disrespecting us. Demand respect that they give back to the community or send them packing. Have a terrific day. I know that's right.
And Dr. Winter.
She said that.
Yeah, okay. Where are you? Okay, cool. I'm about to book my first patient and I'll have to call you back on my lunch break.
All right.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Yeah.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Dampier. Using the quick game. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric, he is dynamic, he'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
And the Canes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the returner will be knocked down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll run it again. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Man, there's not a running back in the country that doesn't want to get fed and get fed and get fed, and he has been. He's been fed, and now he's up to 150 yards, so great productive day for this running back and create a lot of balance on this offense.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. The Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Quick step and go. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football, because he is looking really good.
The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's strong. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Snap to the back. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Hurricanes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He's now over 2 bills from scrimmage, and those kind of numbers will put some life in your wallet.
And some life into this Miami fan base that's hungry. They want winners, man. They want to find guys and superstars that they can rally behind, and this guy's having that kind of day.
And the Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Robinson will throw. This time on target. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Wants to throw again. He's got it down the middle. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Second and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Miami! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Got a man. It's Rucker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll try the run. Runs through a tackle. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Robinson looking to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it!
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Big guy smells it. They will score. Touchdown, Canes.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Miami.
Let's go. And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Y'all just throw clothes on the flow guard. That's how you get the mess.